Good evening. Well, morning, family. I'm here. I'm live. We in the building. And I titled this one, Dear Mr. Pelby, because I want to know why is it so hard to understand the African American's disposition? I mean, I don't get it. Do y'all really don't get it? Okay, I'm gonna point out a few things eventually. So let's start with the three bears. That was racism. The big bad wolf and the three little pigs. That was racism. The brown bears. That white girl came in their house, took everything, and ate what she wanted, slept in their bed. They came through and couldn't even eat her. But they bears. The three little piggies ran from the black wolf. He huffed and puffed and blew their house down until they improved their technology and he couldn't fuck with them no more once he got to the brick house. Little Red Riding Hood, the big bad wolf, once again, ate grandma, posed as grandma, terrified that little white girl, and she had to kill him. The gingerbread man, little brown gingerbread man, running away from everybody. Everybody wanted to eat him. Everybody. Everybody but the white cook who made him. It's racism. I think the cook wanted to eat. I think he ended up getting eaten by the cook. I don't really remember. It was so many variations to how the gingerbread man got away and who was chasing him. But it's always the gingerbread man getting chased and people trying to kill him. Racism. Fairy tales. Racism. Now let's get into details. Let's get into, I guess you would call it a fable, a hypothetical scenario. Okay. Now, let's say you have two dogs. You make these two dogs. They have a litter. Out of the litter, they have three white dogs and four black dogs. Right. You take every black dog and smash them on their head. You don't kill them though. You just retard they shit. You crack them on their head a little bit, and now they one blind, one nose and nose don't work, and the other one just retarded. Now they have children. Now the fourth one is aggressive and angry. Now the aggressive and angry one gets killed in front of the others, but they don't comprehend this. They got their own problems that you inflicted on them, right? Now you get this bright idea to release them into the wild. They're dogs whose senses don't work. Do you expect these dogs to make it in the wild? They can't smell. They can barely see. Their senses is fucked up. You broke all their senses when they was little puppies who couldn't see, little blind puppies. You cracked them on their head. You let them go in the wild, and you expect them to function and make it like the regular wolves do. That's what you've done to black people. You can't buy and sell and trade people from a family and expect those people that you bought and sold to go on and be normal people. Not only that, they have children, and they have children, and they have children. And guess what? It's 2018, and we got the same complaints as the people of 1950. In order for those dogs to be successful, you would have to retreat them, retrain them. Not only would you have to retrain them because some of their damages are too severe, you would have to wait until they had children and retrain those children to be regular dogs. And even with the retraining that you do, due to the genetic part of them, they may come with the traits of their mothers, their fathers, and etc. We know this. If you make two aggressive pits, the puppies will be aggressive. You dig what I'm saying? Is it so hard to understand? If you shoot a horse in the head and the horse survives, would you put that horse in a race and bet $1 million on that motherfucker? No, you wouldn't. You know the horse is crippled. You know you disabled that horse before you put him in that race. Is that hard to ignore? Is it that easy to ignore? Because if it's that easy for you to ignore what you have done to us, I don't understand how you go to church. I don't understand how you go to church thinking God loves you. He's going to let you in heaven. Do y'all read the Bible? God curses generations of people. But your curse might not be on this world. You might be living fine on this earth. But take this with a grain of salt. My people are living on hell. The majority of us. We're living hell. We're in these ghettos. We're in these projects. We're in these hostile environments. We're in these drug-infested areas. We're in these white supremacist uh, zones. We're victims of race soldiers, aka the police. We're living in hell. And before that, we had to look over our shoulder because we didn't know when the Ku Klux Klan was going to ride up, the lynch mob, or the so-called police. We've been living in hell since we stepped foot in America. There's no reward for enduring all of this. God won't reward us for enduring all of the torture that you put on us. He's going to reward you for torturing us. No, no, no. He's going to reward you with the gates of heaven for the fact that your forefathers tortured us. And you have no guilt for it. You don't care to make it right. And God don't see this. God is a big astrological force who does not have the intelligence to understand when people are playing. So you mean to tell me God is still that same nigga that says thee, thou, and thy shall, and he's not dumb. He was here before us, and he knew us before we got here. He's not dumb. So he sees you white supremacists sitting here acting like racism don't exist. He sees you liberals sitting here ignoring the problems that goes on in America. This is not our country. We didn't start this shit. We didn't write not one rule of this land. We started states around here. But tell me this, the family who started Chicago, do they have any political power? I'll wait. That's right. Look into how many Negroes started actual states and cities around America, and look at how many Negroes got their reparations. Look at how many Negroes got their respects. Still in families are still in position of power. Now you can look at families, Caucasian families, who got into a position of power and was never knocked down. Black families systematically get knocked out of power. The Cosby family, for example, the Jacksons. But Charlie Sheen is still up here. Charlie Sheen's still on TV. Y'all ain't attacking him. You don't go for white wealth. You go for black wealth. You knock black wealth down purposely. And when we die, you steal from us. You take everything. But y'all keep acting like this ain't true. Y'all keep acting like this don't exist. Like the only way to maintain power or economic success is to shut the fuck up. You start speaking about some real shit, they cutting you off. And y'all really think God not watching? Oh, I know the real religion is white supremacy. Because if you was a real Christian, if you really followed that Bible, you motherfuckers would be out here every day sweeping our doorsteps. You motherfuckers will be out here every day putting the blood of lambs on our front doors. Or, well, no, on your front doors. Because God is going to come for your first son. Opioids, heroin addiction. Wake the fuck up, y'all. The tables have turned. 400 years is almost up. And that's in your Bible. We never called it the Bible. Yeah, those scriptures you read, they came from Ethiopia. The white man and the Christian, and all of you. Read the Bible and ask yourself, who's God talking about? And is he gonna allow us to keep oppressing people? Is he not watching? You see, I was also taught that he can hear your thoughts. So when you see me and you think some old racist shit, God ain't just hear that. And it's a fact that the first man was created in Africa. It's a fact that the first humanoid person was. It's a fact. So when God said, "Let there be light," and He made man from clay and dirt of the earth, and He breathed life into it, and all that was a black man. So let's unpack that. The hybrid form of the first people that God created are the people that y'all choose to oppress. I have no problem living on this earth. I generate my own income. I don't work a 9 to 5, but I can't wait to die to see that special place in hell that He has set aside for you, ignorant, ignorant. That means ignoring. Ignorant, oppressive, white privileged masters of deception. Your motherfucking heaven is here, right here in white America. But your hell is waiting for you in the afterlife. Because you can't stand by and watch a woman get raped and not be accessory to that rape. If somebody's getting raped right beside me, and I lay there and I don't help this person right beside me from getting, I'm going to jail with them. He was there, he saw it, he allowed it to take place. I'm going to jail with that person who raped that girl. If I'm in a car with a nigga and he jump out and go rob a store, and I just sit in the fucking car and I don't call police, I'm going to jail with that nigga. I'm an accomplice. So you really think you're gonna keep casting votes into a system that's terrorizing my people? You really think you're gonna keep supporting police that's terrorizing my people? And you know this. And God ain't making the list and checking it twice? This is a little bit of critical thinking for the white supremacist, the Christian, the liberal, and the conservatives, Republicans, and Democrats. Y'all better tighten up. God is watching. It ain't about it. Look at what nature is doing out here. Look at nature, where we come from. When y'all called us uncivilized people and all that shit, we was fucking with nature. It wasn't running from nature. But see, that's the thing, you don't understand your origins. Because you're natural, so you don't exist with nature. Dush was made for y'all. KY jelly was made. I done ran things on bitches. And I'm being honest. I done had whole live gangbangs. And she stayed wet the whole time. I done gangbang some white shit and we had to run to the stove. I ain't being prejudiced, I'm being honest. The body cleanses itself, so what you need dish for? What y'all need weed for? That ain't my problem. Like, we don't need weed. I'm just saying. Natural, nature. We come from that. We evolved to that. Y'all consider motherfuckers savages for getting along with Mother Earth. Who's the devil here? Who's the savage? Those Seminoles on Seminole Island ain't worrying about bills, money, or none of that. They loving, caring, and protecting each other. They're not complaining. They don't want your cars. They don't want your airplanes. But they're uncivilized? Really? I mean, it's video after video. People getting put off of airplanes and socially oppressed on those airplanes. It's video after video of car wrecks, murders, death by vehicular manslaughter. They're not having those problems. They're perfectly fine on their feet, walking through the jungle, eating and loving each other. But they're uncivilized. The uncivilized motherfuckers is the ones running up in these schools with guns, running up in these concerts and these country clubs with guns. That's uncivilized. You think because your technology is better, you are better than other people, but in reality, nature always wins. I ain't see I ain't see technology stop that volcano, stop this tsunami that hit nuclear facilities over there in India. I don't see nothing stopping nature. I don't see nothing stopping y'all's gene pool from drying up. Nature is handling the situation quite well. We can't see it because we're stuck in all these illusions that make us so-called civilized, paying bills, making money, while the kids don't learn nothing. This is real life. Y'all need to wake up. You goddamn right we want y'all to fix it because this ain't our system. We don't have judges. We don't control the judicial system, the legislative system, the executive system. We don't. We didn't. We. It's the White House. It's not the Black House. It's not the colored people house. It's the White House. It's not our system. It's not our Constitution. So of course, we're gonna need some white people to help us fix this shit. And that's just real. Because I know if we ignore the whole fucking system and do our own thing, y'all gonna hate on us. Black Wall Street, Tuskegee, man, the list goes on. Y'all have done it before. You see niggas doing their own thing, you get mad, you come taking shit. Y'all have done it before. So what I'm saying to avoid the the militias, the race wars, the civil wars, just get off your pride. Ask God what's right. Ask the Most High what's right. And I promise you, you cannot go to God and He tells you, keep oppressing those people. Keep turning your cheek the other way. You was mad at Peter when he forsake Jesus. You was mad at Judas when he turned on Jesus. Don't keep doing God's people like this, because guess what? God made this first. He made this skin color first. We're the ones made from his hands. I'm not African, you're right. But I'm a direct descendant of Africa. And let's just be honest. Y'all did what y'all did through slavery. I might got some white in me. Oh, y'all got this one drop rule. Nah, fuck that shit. Wake the fuck up. If you got that bitch out there claiming, oh, I'm just a light skinned African. I'm white. I'm a light skinned African. Well, bitch, I'm a dark skinned white man. My forefathers, my foremothers have been raped by you people. So I probably got some white in me too. So let's kumbaya. I know y'all hate to hear that. Oh, we not gonna kumbaya. Nah, fuck that. I'm coming at y'all on the Christian vibe today. On the Christian vibe. Does your Bible really tell you it's okay to promote what you promote? It is okay to let the police do what they do. You believe in the police more than you believe in God. Because if you believed in God, you would know this ain't right. You believe in white supremacy more than you believe in God. You believe in the government, the Constitution, more than you believe in God. You believe in the American flag more than you believe in God. Because if you didn't, you wouldn't stand for none of this. For 1 second. You wouldn't try to rationalize it. You wouldn't make excuses for it. You wouldn't say, well, he must have did something wrong for those police to kill him like that. You would not. You would see it and see what we see. It is wrong. Point blank, period. Okay? Okay? What I'm talking about? Like, subscribe, share. Brother Vino is coming. Brother Vino is coming to bring truth. Truth to power. We're going to start waking motherfuckers up. And I ain't just on no racist shit. I want white people to follow me. I want white followers. Because I believe me and your white ass, my black ass and your white ass, will reach some common ground. I want y'all in the comments. I want y'all debating with me. I want to know the logic, but I want to help y'all see that this shit is wrong. Alright? If a bunch of red ants build an ant hill, do you really believe that the black ant is going to be comfortable in the red ant hill? The red ants are going to eat that motherfucker. They're going to kill that motherfucker. I think humanity has enough intelligence to be better than the fucking ants of the ground. Challenge me on that. Prove me wrong, white people. Stand up for what's godly. And what's godly is equality and justice. Not a system of white supremacy. Not a system of white privilege. A system of justice. And after all, Mr. White Supremacist, Mr. Negroes are dumb genetically. Wouldn't you want to make the playing field more even so that you can prove that you're just better than me? Saying you're better than me while you got your police chasing me, while you got your banks denying me loans, while you got the jail system uh, into institutionalizing me and not helping me get back into this, while you got all these things keeping me down. How can you really say you better than me? I mean, honestly, you that's like going against a sumo wrestler without spending months of training. I gotta get time to gain weight to even compete with this fucking sumo wrestler. So y'all come from Europe already fat, already sumo wrestler ready. We in Africa, not even we ain't know nothing about sumo wrestling. Y'all come through pushing us out the ring. We little skinny motherfuckers. But you better than me. Nah, bro, give me some time. Let me train. I didn't know this was coming. If a test, if you in school and you got a test coming, you train, you prepare for that test. You know what I'm saying? You got a test coming. Y'all just popped up in Africa like, y'all ready? No, we not ready. We didn't even know y'all fucking existed. God damn. So now you got us in America, but you acting like you're better than us. When you done fucking put so much on us, you cannot possibly be better than us. Because let me tell you what, with all the shit you put on us, we still excel. The peanut man who had 100 different inventions out of peanut butter, out of peanuts, that nigga was castrated. Y'all cut his dick off. He didn't care. He moved on and still excelled. He started as the child of a slave. He still excelled and made several inventions out of different plants. So how are you just genetically better than me, Mr. White Supremacist? Mr. I believe that the white man is genetically better than the black man. Not physically, because they digs bigger, but genetically, we're better. And intelligent-wise, we're better. How? When you oppressed us to the max, I mean physically, mentally, and literally, oppressed us to the max, and we still rolls out that shit. How are you genetically better? The playing field is unfair as fuck. You know what I'm saying? Dolphins got to come up for air. But you can't just throw the dolphin on the land and think he gonna walk on his feet. That's ridiculous. I mean, it's upsetting to know that you motherfuckers really sit around stroking your own egos. Reality. Let's look at reality. Y'all had the game sold up. Y'all had the game sold up. Y'all created a whole fucking system against us, and we still broke through that shit. So I just want y'all to think about that while you're running around here thinking, oh, I'm so much smarter than the black man. I'm automatic. And mind you, this is your matrix. This is your system. These are your books. These are your rules that you stole from us. But fucking still, we still helped you launch rockets to the moon. You still need us. We built America, bitch. Y'all always hollering, go back to your country. We built this motherfucker. What are you talking about? You didn't even put in no work. We built this motherfucker. So I'm gonna need y'all to stop pretending that you're better than a black man. I'm just pointing out a few things to help y'all understand, you know what I'm saying, that you make the playing field more fair. Then you have a adequate right to say I'm more intelligent than a black man because you proved it. But make no mistake, we was on a different page from y'all. When y'all ran around here claiming land and all that shit, this was Mother Earth to us. We knew nothing about claiming land. We wasn't on that shit. This is Mother Earth. I live here. My people live here. Your people live there. Y'all got those fruits and vegetables over there. We got these fruits and vegetables over here. Holla at me. And if it's a problem y'all won't smoke, we gonna deliver the smoke. And when the smoke is clear, we gonna talk about this and we gonna come to an understanding. Don't bring your ass back over here. This is our village. You hunt over there, we hunt over here. You come hunting over here, we gonna have another duel, motherfucker. We gonna go to war again. Not war. We're gonna battle each other. We might not even fight to the death. Y'all came through here with this whole concept of leaking blood out of people. We wasn't on that shit. The Japanese, they was on that shit. They was over there beefing like a motherfucker. We had spears and bows and arrows for hunting animals. So that's another thing for the conscious community. All that, oh, we were vegans. Don't fall for that bullshit. We were vegans in Africa. We didn't eat vegetables. I mean, we didn't eat meat. Then what did we have spears and bows and arrows for? What the fuck what's all the archaeological evidence of hunting bows and spears? What did we use that for? So it's been black on black crime. You got to be careful what you say. Watch what doors you open, because when it comes to the weaponry, What was it there for? If we were this great peaceful people in Africa, we were so peaceful, we were kings, we were queens, we only ate motherfucking animals, didn't I mean vegetables. What do we need these hunting utensils for? Clothes? That's mighty wasteful. That's mighty wasteful for some niggas to hunt for clothes and just leave all that meat to the side. I don't think they rock like that, bro. I'm not saying we lusted or smashed on animals. I'm not saying that we ran around here just no, we did eat them ritually. We did eat them for strength. We ate them according just like the Indians. They felt like when they caught an animal, nature provided that for them to eat. We were on the same vibe. We weren't greedy, but we ate meat. We knew that. We felt that if you eat bugs, you get their powers, their strengths, their intelligence, their wisdom. The same with the gorilla. Same with the lion. We knew what it was. There was a spiritual connection, which is why we eat domesticated meat. Know the tricks. What does a cow do? Mm, That's all he does. He has no instincts toward nature. What does a pig do? He has no instincts toward nature. He's a domesticated animal. You're not getting no spiritual gain from eating him. And not only that, he's been tormented before he was chopped, butchered. It's a different energy you take in from hunting live prey, cooking him before the flesh cools down. Like it's just a different energy you get from that. I'm from Salem, Virginia. I'm from Franklin County, Virginia. I'm from Rocky Mountain. I mean, not Rocky Mountain, Hardy, Virginia. In other words, we own property in both. And I know that I've felt the energy from eating wild meat, catching your own fish, eating. Well, like, why do you think niggas love fishing? Don't play. We'll go on down to that creek and grab us old catfish in a minute. Stop playing. What I'm saying is, I need y'all to snap out of it. I need y'all to realize that there's no place in heaven for you as long as you run around here loving thy government. As long as you put thy government, thy constitution in this American soil before the Most High's decree, hell is waiting for you. Have fun. Have fun. And you're ignorant if you think you're just naturally more gifted than the black man. Because when I look at sports, we killing y'all. When I look at the strifes, the trials and tribulations that we overcome, we killing y'all. When I look at our brightest compared to y'all's brightest as far as intelligence, we killing y'all. I mean, hey. And make no mistake, Albert Einstein was a German who's an Aryan, but what did he create? A weapon of mass destruction. That is one of your greatest geniuses. Motherfuckers, homicidal maniacs are your geniuses. I'm off of here, man, and shout out to everybody in the room. I appreciate y'all. Help me get this message out because at the end of the day, you, I'm a break. I'm a put motherfuckers in corners that they can't escape from because we all know the difference between good and evil, right and wrong. It's an innate instinct. I don't care. So I'm gonna put you in a corner, and you can't escape this corner. Cause I be watching debate, I be watching topics, and I be sitting like, why did he just come at him like this and like that? Nah, now I'm ready. Now I'm ready to come at you, motherfuckers. I'm coming at y'all's neck. I'm putting y'all in a corner, and you can't get out of it because you swear you're Christians. So since you're a Christian, what would Jesus do? What would Jesus do? Would he just go along to get along with the police who are slaughtering God's children? Would he really support Donald Trump? I don't even think Jesus would pay a bill. Jesus damn sure wouldn't be in no church. And he damn sure wouldn't be more rich than his congregation at church. Every dollar Jesus gets, he would give back to his people. Shame on you, pastor, black pastor, and white pastor. I don't give a fuck. But what would Jesus do, y'all? Would he oppress the people of God? Would he create a system to oppress the people of God? If your answer is no, I'm going to need you to snap out of it. And thanks for the like. The one like that I got while I was live. Thanks for the views, y'all. My numbers ain't that big, but they going to get bigger because I'm not going to give up on y'all. I'm not going to give up on this message. And I just feel like y'all can help me help y'all. Because that's going to build my character. Yes, I am a prominent black man. Rich in spirit. Yes, I subscribe to several spiritual systems. And we're going to go down that road when the time is right. But right now, I need my following up. And I'm just being honest because I want white people to get what I'm spitting. And I want black people to get what I'm spitting. And I want us to understand that we're great regardless. Look at what they put us through. We still overcome. So maybe that's something you should tell your children. Baby, I know it look bad, but we overcome it. It might look a little crazy, but they designed it this way, and we still come up. Don't let nobody throw water on your dirt, because that is your dirt. And ain't no telling what minerals is in the ground. So fuck it. We gonna rock out how we gonna rock. Brother Vino in the building. Brother Vino signing out the building. Thanks for the one like. I promise you, man. You really made me. You really made me happy with that because I feel like I need to keep going, and I'm not gonna stop. I'm gonna try to do this every day. Morning time. Catch me in the morning. All right. So when we wake up, we riding to work, or we on lunch break, or we on our break. I'm here, helping you start your day. Brother Vino signing out. Thanks again for the like, man. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to be honest. I'm trying to spell things out the way they need to be spelled out. Because I don't think people are paying attention. I am. God's Son out. Peace and light and love to those on earth and the ancestors above. Do you want to stop streaming?